Case, here, get on the mic. Spell the word breath.
B-R-E-T-H, breath.
Say it again.
B-R-E-T-H.
B-R-E-T-H? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, you know how to do it.
How do you spell it?
You hand me that note.
What?
What kind of breath is he talking about? Like the depth and breath?
B-R-E-A-T-H?
What?
B-R-E-A, that's breathe. No, it doesn't work.
Breathe is B-R-E-A-T-H-E.
Right.
So how do you spell breath?
B-R-E-A-T-H?
There you go. There you go.
Breath.
I saw Casey hand you that note, and I
thought he was goofing.
No, I knew he wasn't goofing.
Look, there's no secret that I can't spell. All right? And when I write a note, I can't spell check it, so I just have to give it to you. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be, so I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
You're coaching your stripper, though, right?
But his note was accurate.
But on spelling, I'm not helping her out. But we're doing good, though.
What is the note?
His note was accurate. I didn't think it at first, but he's exactly right. Casey, you want to say what the note was?
Oh, about the breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's on a new diet. And I got to tell you, I love him, but, man.
It's rancid.
Yeah, evidently, the thing is, your breath is real bad.
I didn't think it was, Gary, at first, but then when you go by, you slowly start to realize it. And then it's not only a few of us have noticed.
Well, you know what? Seriously, point well taken. I'll do something about it.
What are you going to do?
I'll just use more breath mints.
I don't think that helps.
But, I mean, what should I do, start eating chocolate again?
No, chocolate doesn't make your breath good.
Yeah, I don't know what's making my breath bad.
No, I think it's like whenever Gary goes on a new diet,
that's what he's saying.
Brush your tongue.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, dude, I brush. I get the back, I get the uppers, I brush the tongue, I do the whole deal.
This is like the Bally's contest. Remember we had the Bally's contest and he was sucking weight?
Maybe drink more water.
I drink a ton of water.
You do?
I don't drink anything but water. Maybe like one iced tea, but I don't.
What are you eating?
A lot of eggs, a lot of protein.
Yeah, he's doing the South Beach diet.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, South Beach. When he does a South Beach diet, can't we just send him to South Beach so we don't have to smell him?
Well, it was funny, because Benji and I were trying to figure it out. Yeah. And we kept saying, we're trying to go, who could it be?
Wow.
And then finally, like Casey, kind of,
pointed in the direction.
Yeah.
Well, when it's
Poor Gary, he always gets it.
You know what? I got to tell you something. My wife said something last night.
What'd she say?
She said, "Did you brush your teeth?" And I go, "Yes." She goes, "Because your breath smells a little stale." But I'm doing everything like I'm not being.
You know what you should say to her? What's the matter? You don't love me? So.
Yeah, but he's also smoking it on top of the smoke. It's like bad breath with the smoke smell.
I smell the smoke all the time, but...
You're still smoking?
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about other odors? Scott Salem handed me a cart the other day, which is just, something like a tape. The tape smelled like smoke.
Oh, how about he sent me a Christmas gift last year, and the gift smelled like smoke. It was a scarf.
Mine, too. It was a sweater.
Mine was a vase, and it smelled like smoke. How did the vase smell?
I don't know. It was. I thought it was a joke.
Well, no, he gave you like a glass candy dish one year, and somehow he got glass to
smelled like smoke.
Yeah, right. How the hell does that happen?
Ronnie said, him and Scott went down to that big race. There was some boxcar race or midget car.
No, it wasn't midget cars. It's that cabbie company race.
Whatever. They went to a race together. And Ronnie told me Scott has this really weird, annoying habit. Every 30 seconds, he has to look at his watch. And Ronnie finally said, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Yeah, what's he checking his watch for?
And he was like, "Oh, it's a habit." But it's like almost upset. Like, I mean, literally, right, every 30 seconds.
I call him Father Time now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know what is the point? Did he ever say why?
He said it's a habit. He constantly looks at his watch.
Maybe it's like an OCD.
They say that causes cancer, and I'm not joking around.
Looking at your watch?
The people who are high-stress people, like there was a guy who had cancer, and he beat it. The first thing he did was he said he took his watch off because it was causing too much stress. And if you keep, you're always in that stress of looking to see what time it is. It just causes cancer.
He's very stressed out, man.
Is he?
Yeah, very. He can't relax.
Ronnie even said that when they came back on the plane, they were sitting separately, and he was like, "Thank goodness I didn't have to sit next to him the whole trip back home."
I dare you to smell Gary's breath, Robin.
Oh, dear.
Let's see you take it.
I've already smelled it.
Oh, you have? You really did?
Yeah. I just came in there a few seconds ago, and you just get in the general vicinity.
I'm the only one who hasn't smelled it. I usually am the first one.
Why don't you take a whiff?
Well, like you were eating right near him, and I thought you would catch the whiff.
It's that bad?
Yeah, because I smelled it from behind him.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's what it is?
Yeah, I swear, I didn't think it was you at first.
Can I give you a whiff? Seriously, can I just...
Yeah.
I'll come over
Your
here.
wife said it.
Yeah, it's probably... But let me just give you...
Let me give you...
Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
It is. It's bad breath.
You just took a full whiff.
Yeah.
I didn't give him the full.
No, he only gave me a little bit. But it was weird because Benji and I were behind Gary. We would smell.
And you know what? I saw this comment about an hour ago. John and the guys were trying. There was a weird smell in here, and they thought it was a camera burning or something.
Well, they did. They actually came in and they go, we think there's a weird smell, and then everyone figured out it was you.
No, then I heard John say something. Maybe it's somebody's breath, and I go, oh, here we go. All roads lead to me.
No, I thought it was
a camera maybe burning, like a light or something.
I don't know,
Here's what happened. I thought it was Gary. I conducted an investigation. You know, you go by process of elimination, who's around when you smell it, who isn't. But what confirmed it for me was John, when we were all in here before, came over to me in the pace and said, you got to try to get Gary out of here.
No.
I thought it was a dead mouse.
So that means he wants to tell Howard.
Well, I saw Casey give you the note, his misspelled note.
Hey, while we're on the Casey misspelling, can I just ask him, because we never got to this. Casey, can you spell... Can you spell lingerie for us, Casey?
That's a tough one.
No, because I saw him spell it the other day.
I think I know how to spell, but go ahead.
No, I looked it up afterwards. It's L-I-N... It's like spell lingerie.
Yeah.
L-I-N-G-E-R-E.
He had it on his pad. Howard.
That's lingerie. You looked it up.
You actually just spelled lingerie, not lingerie.
I glanced at his pad.
No, it's L-I-N-G-E-R-I-E, I think.
Yeah. I glanced at his pad and it said L-O-N-G-A-R-A-Y.
Phonetically.
I spell it so I know what I'm talking about. No one else is supposed to see the paper. That's,
Yeah, the trick is to hide the paper.
Right.
Hey, Howard?
Yes, Dave. Dave Letterman.
Can I ask you a question?
11:35 on CBS. Yes.
How do I smell today?
You smell good.
Don't ask. No, Dave's got a little scent to him, too.
Yeah. I've heard complaints about Evil Dave's smell.
Like roadkill.
Yeah, Dave's a little ripe. He's a little ripe.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in an elevator with Dave.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Incidentally,
Evil
or Les Moonves. Incidentally, how do you get in touch with Regis? You know, I have the desire and the skill to rock his world. You know, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
I was once hanging out with Evil Dave, Howard, and he was wearing a I Love Brad Garrett T-shirt.
That's funny.
I don't think he was trying to be funny.
He wasn't trying to be.
No, I was with John, actually.
Where'd you get that shirt?
He got it at the...
garment section.
No, you tell him where you got it. Tell him where you got the shirt.
I got it in the garment section.
No, where'd you get it?
Huh?
Where'd you actually get it? For real?
I got it.
No, don't try to be funny.
No, I just got it at the CBS store. Because we need the money.
Howard, there was a picture of Brad Garrett. And I said to him, I go, what's with the Brad Garrett shirt? And he goes, what are you talking about? I go, I don't know.
Do you love Brad Garrett?
He said, I just like him.
Are you a fan?
No.
Who is Brad Garrett?
But then Howard, like an hour later, he goes...
Do you know who Brad Garrett is?
Yeah.
What show is he on?
He works with one of my shows, Worldwide Pants. What are you talking
about?
What
show?
What?
What show is that?
I think it's Everybody Loves Rumsfeld or something.
Picture of him. There's a picture of Brad Garrett. Howard, an hour later, he said to me, hey, how come Howard never has Brad Garrett on the show?
A real Brad Garrett fan.
And, I mean, it's okay if you like him, but an adult man.
I'm sorry.
Who is Brad Garrett?
Huh?
He just told you.
I just told you.
I thought was he joking?
No.
What does he
Brad
do?
Garrett, Everybody Loves Rumsfeld. Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah.
The tall guy.
He's working on my production company, okay?
That's
there
random.
you go.
And then I have another good Evil Dave story if you want.
Yeah,
all right.
Hear it.
He charged Artie for a voice message he did, but it's a funny story.
Go ahead.
What happened,
We
Artie?
got time. Go ahead.
We actually don't, but this I'll stop for. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a club out by Dave lives, and sometimes Dave comes by to the stand-up shows.
Yeah.
And in between shows, there's like a little back office there, and you just sit and you're depressed and you're just drinking. And it was just me and Dave in the room. And he said to me, he goes, you want me to leave your outgoing message on your answering machine? I do that as Dave Letterman. I go, all right. So he calls up my answering machine and he leaves. He goes, what should I say? I go, say whatever you want. So he says something. It was actually very funny. And then he hangs up the phone. I go, thanks, man. And then there's a pause. And he goes, I usually charge $50. And I
want to meet your girlfriend, okay?
And then I go, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm getting married.
I go to give him $50, and he goes, no, not for you. I'm just saying for a point of interest. And then
I was going to say.
And then I felt guilty, and then I go, come on, man. And he goes, all right.
Oh no!
Oh, that's good. I was able to take a cab home.
Well, you didn't charge Dave for the comedy show, did you? No. wow.
I mean, I have to say, the message was very funny that he left.
Yes, but, you know.
Artie's always getting caught like that.
It's also kind it's kind of a weird way to make a sale. He should tell you up front it's $50. It's sort of like that whore that charged. Poor Artie was in Vegas and he banged some whore and then she goes, oh, that'll be $500. He didn't even know it was a whore.
It was the same exact situation.
I know.
That's how you get Artie.
He thought she dug him.
But then, like, he also said to me, I go, my girlfriend would like that because she's a fan of Evil Dave's on the show.
Yeah.
And this is like 4 months ago. Then today I see Dave on the elevator coming up to the show, and I don't know where he goes, so do you want to do something for Dana with the message?
Hey, it costs you $50. What's the price list on that?
Let me hit the ATM first.
I just want a banger. Just want a meter.
Well, her birthday's coming up.
Oh,
all right. Wow. All right, Dave, look, you got to make a living, right?
No, I was very happy to do it because it was a good message.
Holy mackerel.
It was funny.
How about that stupid fag, Roy Horn? Let's talk about that guy.
Come on.
That's stupid.
By the way, hey, genius, when you work with a 600-pound tiger, you're just a snack to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, we don't know that he's gay, number one.
We don't know that he's stupid.
Seems kind of effeminate. Hey, speaking of kind of effeminate, Clay Aiken was interviewed by Diane Sawyer.
Yes.
Did you see any of that?
No.
I saw the whole thing. It was sort of interesting. He's the American Idol dude. And let me see. Did you like that Crank Anchors call? I thought that was great, by the way. The one with the, I want to have phone sex.
Yes, the phone sex with the guy with the voice thing.
Yeah, I like that. Anyway, Clay Aiken, these are just funny clips. Listen to them. This is a good way to start the night anyway.
In Rolling Stone, he hinted he's a virgin and denied what's asked him over and over again. Is he gay? He says no.
Somebody asked it right after the finale of the show in the press conference with Ruben and I. I think the problem is people don't know what to do with me. They don't know anything about me. I'm not completely blind and stupid. I've got a southern accent, which people say is...
All southern people are gay.
Well, not... And English people, too.
Oh, well,
you know, I have some very effeminate qualities. You know, I try to make sure I'm clean. I was raised by my mom and my two grandmothers, really, for a long time. I'm not completely blind to it. I have gotten used to people asking the question. They think, okay, well, he doesn't drink. He doesn't go out and have sex with every woman that he sees. I think it's high time that there's somebody who represents people who aren't gay but don't sleep around with everybody. You know, I'm supposed to carry the banner for all the nerds in the world. I'm fine with that, too, so.
I felt kind of bad for him, actually. Like, the dad abandoned the family when they were young, and, you know, the mom had to go out.
Well, that gets you. Yeah, you're soft on people who have that happen to them.
Well, of course. I mean, aren't you? I mean, isn't that terrible? I mean, you know, and then the dude... she said to him, what would you want your father to do? You know, he says, well, it'd be nice if the guy would call me, because he's still alive, the father.
Oh, he's around.
Yeah, and then they contacted the father, and he goes, look, if Clay wants to speak to me, he knows where to find me. And he kept saying, you know, I think it's my father's obligation to get in touch with me.
Well, they're at a Russian or whatever kind of standoff that is.
Yeah.
Nobody's moving.
Yeah, nobody's moving. It's so dumb. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Gabe, where's your mic?
Huh?
Oh, there you are. Go ahead.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Or,
yeah.
You know, I have an idea. You know, instead of retiring Manticore the Tiger, you know, why not get a new reality show? Every week we film Manticore, you know, eating a new fag, like Mark Harris, Andy Dick, Clay Aikens. Oh, I forgot. Clay likes girls.
Right.
You're going to feed the Manticore a diet of fags?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Eating a new fag. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow, Dave. Well, why don't you do that with your Evil Pants production company?
Yeah, Evil Pants.
Whatever that is. Evil Worldwide Pants. Worldwide Evil Pants. Well, that's outrageous, and we wish Roy well. There you
Manicure the Tiger.
Manicure.
Oh, you know what? They just let Manticore back into that habitat they have at the Mirage after 10 days of quarantine, and they said it was because they now have determined that he is not rabid. And I was like, no, I didn't think you could get rabies from
He's a tiger. He's not a rabbit.
No, but he couldn't get rabies from biting Roy, could he?
Yeah. He got rabies from Roy. Well, Manticore's the hero of the other tigers now. He's like the superstar.
Hey, man, you scored. You actually got a human.
They're like, all those years we worked for that son of a bitch. No one knew our name. Manticore, they finally know your name.
He's a star.
How about that tiger that lived in Harlem? He had to be scared out of his mind.
He has a name, too.
Surrounded by people in Harlem. He was like, ah, get me out of here.
He didn't feel at home?
No. He was like, whoa, these guys are rough.
In Africa.
Some badass dudes.
You know, Howard, I got to tell you, that poor tiger must have been so scared. Imagine, not only living with a black, but being completely surrounded by them.
What?
What, Dave?
Echoing. You read about that black man who kept a tiger in his apartment in Harlem?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying that poor tiger must have been so scared. Imagine not only living with a black, but being completely surrounded.
Oh, is that the way Howard should have said it?
Oh, I said it the wrong way. Okay.
Say it again.
Start over again.
I'm just saying.
No, you don't have to say it. All right, go ahead, Robin.
What?
Robin.
Oh, my goodness. What's going on over there?
We're trying for an FME, okay?
Benji just fell off the chair.
Oh, boy. Just amazing.
I'm taking what Russia's taking.
Wow.
All right.
Wish I had $50. I could put an answering message on my...
There you go.
Yeah, you didn't bring any money with you today.
I'll buy you one.
Stupid me.